I think we're all caravanning together. So we're just pulling up to Hayes Taxidermy Shop, who we are hunting with, one of their employees, and we're gonna meet up with Brett and Colton. There they are right there. All right. Well, what's up, guys?
Long time no see. I got a story to tell you, dude.
Nice to meet you, man.
Chris!
The crew.
Glad you made it.
How's it going, man?
I'm Chris.
Colt.
Nice to meet you.
man.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
You're the guys?
We are.
Yep.
Chris, what do you think? That's a hell of a taxidermy right there. There's a back here.
Yeah.
Like full aggressive strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the
Is it really? Oh, I was like, damn, Chris.
Mine looks like that paw, bro.
Hide behind that little ass tree.
I was just thinking the same.
Something moving. I'm like, oh, you got one. Just kidding.
I got a 7-year-old, dude. What do you think I do all day? Make animal sounds. Oh yeah, definitely a shooter.
Closed right now. The only way we can get to it is to hit this road right here
And walk it.
Walk that entire thing.
This. Oh, that black dot right there. Underneath that dead pine. Yeah. That's what I was saying.
That's him. Take spot, brother.
You want to get the spot and scope on real quick?
Yeah, we should try to get something.
Just to double check.
You want to run up and grab it? Do you have your phone scope, I guess?
Yeah.
Alright, man, so we just set up in one of these old logging units that's normally pretty good. James with the Hawkeye got one. It's a good jaunt to get over there, but we do got a road below us that we can take. It'll get us around to them. Does that road switch back underneath it right there? That one that he's underneath? Yeah. Or right above? Right above. That one, I'm not sure on that one. I just know this main road will take us in. and we might be able to like get on that corner right there on that switchback road right there. I think we could probably get to that corner, and if we can get up maybe a little bit, we might get enough elevation where we can see them. You might even still be able to see them from that road if it's open enough.
It's just there's a lot of like sparse trees.
Yeah.
Like you might have to literally get within like, especially with this wind, I don't know. But, well, actually right now we've got a side wind. First bear of the trip, didn't take long. We've been here for about, hunting for about 30 minutes. We just glassed up the first bear. Right now it's about 1,000 yards. And we'd have to drop down to this little road and zoom all the way around this whole thing. So we're gonna get the spotty scope on it and see how big it is.
Just a loophole on it.
Yeah. Bear's not moving right now. If we can get a quick little thing on here, literally we'll just run over there.
Let me get on this side. Yeah, there he is right there, dude. Little black dot. He's just a munching. He looks decent, yeah. I mean, I would too, dude. It's the first day. I mean, I only got 2 days to be here, so. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind shooting him, or KRIS can shoot him. You know, KRIS didn't get another bear last year, so. But also, you know what's gonna happen is I'll be like, oh, you know what? I'm feeling nice. One of you guys could shoot it, and then I don't see another bear for like the rest of the trip. You know what? The camera's in my truck. He has his cameras on him though. So I got this bear. Look, you can see him munching down right here. He looks like a decent bear. He just laid down and he's munching. You can see him right here. And I don't know how far away that is, but it's gonna be dark soon, so we're gonna try and make a play on him just to have it, for the sake of having the bear down, so we should probably get out of here.
Over it. Shoot again. Over it. Nailed it. Rolled it.
I did. Hey, I filled the tag.
Ooh, that green bear's gonna eat real good.
I know.
Talk about, what do they call that? The scrambling around and not prepared. I call it a shit show, but it's called
Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be a little more organized. I mean, you guys gotta think, you guys just got here.
Oh, dude, 100%.
We threw everything in the truck, and we were like just trying to get that last window of light in.
Hey,
I'll blame it on my 2 hours of
all on
sleep.
film.
Dude, it was great.
All in all, we did what we came here to do.
Yeah.
Shit show or not, we did it.
It happened, it worked out good, and it like Brett, you'd be a lot more excited for a big bear, but you got a bear who take filled, and it was an awesome experience. Like, that was fun and shit. Dude, they find a nice little runner. How you feeling?
Tired. I am, dude. I've only had 2 hours of sleep, dude.
Approach that you kind of got to take. It's like you get them spotted.
Back, you stop and glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You drive to the next switchback, and you drive around and glass. That's it.
And as long as wind plays good, I mean, you can close in pretty good like that and make it happen. So
Oh yeah.
running a bigger group will be fun.
No, I would have. That shot was totally doable.
This segment of Bear Country Outdoors is brought to you by Taxidermy. Work 60% of the time, every time.
You have to submit a premolar tooth from your bears when you harvest a bear. It's for the biologists so that they can collect data on the bear populations. You know, you get the tooth age from it is what it is, and so you have to cut it out with the root. You can see the root, you know, right there. Pull it out, submit it within 10 days. They give you the age back on your bears. I just got the age back on 2 of my bears from Washington last year, and one was 12 years old, one was 13. You know, this one will be much younger than that, but yeah.
Got back from a little break at camp. We went and shot before that, doubted the rifles, went back, ate some food, got a couple chores taken care of with Brett's bear from yesterday, and now we're out for the evening hunt doing some glassing.
What are we in, 3rd week? 3rd week of May, yeah, probably. I mean, end of May is a little bit better. It's gonna be a weird year though, I think, with the weather conditions that we had early.
Some of the bears up in BC were already like starting to rut. Like, boars were cruising, and that's really weird because that's so far north, and they had a lot of weather.
A bear. I would like to see a bear. Period.
It'd be cool if we could put it together 2 nights in a row for sure. It's hard to do, isn't it, Colton?
This spot here is really just a lot more remote. You can't, you know, you can drive up pretty close, but you gotta hike in probably 200 yards, 300 yards just to get a look at it. So our hope is there hasn't been a lot of people back in here yet. You can see a lot of tracks in the mud, but no people tracks, just elk and a couple mule deer, no bear tracks. But we know they're in here. We've seen several bear in this area. If we do get one in here, it's going to be a jaunt. We got to drop down into the bottom of the draw, come up the other side, but you do what you got to do. So here we are.
So, me and Colton were ahead of everybody on this logging road, and we were glassing across the canyon. And I looked down and ran into a patch of morels, and morel mushrooms are super good. So got a good haul of them right here. So we're gonna cook them up with some steak or something tonight. They're delicious. We made an episode about cooking chanterelles, or picking chanterelles. I've wanted to make a episode on picking morels as well, but those are two of the best mushrooms you could ever get. I love these. They got a nutty, kind of earthy flavor to them. Oh, they're so good. They go extremely well with steak, which I think we're eating tonight. So.
I don't know when this was from, dude. It looks a little off color, doesn't it?
What we got right
It's a
here?
little pale, but also
This is bear chili that I made before the trip, so all we had to do is heat it up. So good, so good.
The heart of the young. The blood drips down to the children for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And only
I mean, I've eaten it worse.
It's the spice of life.
Mr. Burgundy, we will be honored if you will play jazz flute for us.
I would like to borrow that, Mr. Chris.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, flute.
How you feel about the chili?
I like to taste stuff without adding hot sauce first, just to see how it tastes, and it's excellent. It's thick. Thick chili's good. It's good for camp chili, or just chili in general. Thicker is better.
It was a good day. We saw a bear, so no complaints there. It's better to see a bear than not see a bear. So,
Facts.
it's looking up.
Facts.
Facts. Big facts.
Those are facts. Pro tip. If someone cooks you food, don't ever add anything to it until you taste it.
It's day 3. We're about to head south into an area that we haven't been yet. Apparently there's a bunch of grizzly bears in this area too, so hopefully we don't run into any of them. Maybe we'll get some on camera and see if we can't get it done today.
This spot here is, so we're on the head end of the area we're hunting, closer to the highway, so we get a lot of pressure from the bigger city coming in this way, but still with all the people in here we tend to see a lot of animals, not just bear either. This is one of our main hunting areas for mule deer and elk. I killed my mule deer in here a couple years ago. A lot of moose in this area, just a lot of game in general. This is a huge draw. This draw goes like 10 miles up in here, so basically we're just going to work. It's just clear cut on the other side for miles. We're just going to work it slow and glass it.
Super.
But we got no wind. Look at that.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no wind today. No wind. Shoot straight.
I've proven my ability to shoot from the well.
We're gonna head up this road over here, and we're feeling pretty good about getting Chris a shot on a bear today. It'll probably be about a mile, but Chris is capable of doing it. We got faith.
They're ruining the area.
We'll just probably get the fuck out of here, because that other road that goes on that side, I bet you they gated it off too then.
Probably. I don't even know if it's worth checking, dude. We might as well just go to the place where we're intending to go.
California.
At least he didn't say Washingtonians.
A timber company from California has come and bought up all the a lot of the land in here and started gating it off, blocking access to public lands for people, because that's what a lot of timber companies do if they don't let you hunt their land.
So a lot of people have been asking us about these knives that mount up on our packs. This is a Montana Knife Company Speed Goat. It's one of our favorite knives, super lightweight. It comes with a holster that will mount up really easily on your packs or your bino harness. So we like to wear them right here so that they're really easily accessible. If something goes down, or you can always have a knife within your reach.
I'll start off soft and then kind of get more intense and then kind of bring it back down, and then we'll sit for 10 or 15 more minutes, you know, and then hopefully something will come in. I mean, something might be walking the road as we're coming out, you know.
For sure.
So.
I like it. So right now, we're in this giant, huge sweeping drainage that kind of wraps around us. It's a big bowl. We're going to call and do a fauna and distress call, which is kind of like, we're in grizzly bear country, but it's pretty open around here, so
and there's a bunch of us, so we're not too worried about safety issues or anything like that. So we're gonna call, and a bear can pop out of any of these big drainages and come out in the open, so hopefully that happens.
You want to split up to cover vantage points, and especially because we have so many people. If you have a group of 6 people sitting together, it's pretty noticeable, so you want to split it up for that purpose as well as covering more area. Because there's so many drainages, you know, a bear could come up from the bottom, or a bear could come up from here, you know, or a bear could come up from right above us, right? And so we're basically just trying to cover, or a bear could come up from behind them on that ridge over there. So basically we're trying to just cover as much ground as we can with our eyes.
Backing into the secret spot. It is midday, and typically we take a nap midday if we're deer hunting or elk hunting. But when you're bear hunting, them suckers moat around all the time. So we're gonna go in there, spot one up, and have us a little pack out party. It's gonna be a good time.
Or we just make a play and set up. If we get on this, literally the only shot we're gonna have is gonna be like 80 yards. Or 100 yards maybe. Yeah, we can probably creep up. And if the wind even swirls, that could be it too. I think we should at least creep up this way. We can get up to like over there. 900 would be a lot better than 960. 948. About 30 yards. If we go uphill over here, we might be able to a little bit, maybe get a better window. It was just started moseying, or if you just happened to just get up for a second and mosey around and then went back down. Really our only window, so ideally we want him to come back out basically where he went in, which is very feasible. So now it's a waiting game. He fed out quick and fed right back in, so we're just gonna sit tight right here, wait it out probably till dark. We're gonna move right up here about 30 yards. We can get a better vantage. We're afraid he's gonna work down this tree line and come out in some greener stuff. It's a little rocky and brown up there yet. So I'm thinking he's gonna either come down or come back out right where he was. So either way, we're gonna go right up here, sit in some shade, and just wait him out. That's the game plan. This might play out. You see it?
go behind that
Tree?
Yeah. There's one little patch of trees he went behind.
And he's coming to the right?
Yeah, he's coming right.
Okay.
How far did he go?
Maybe like close to 690.
694 to the middle of that opening.
Do you want my spot?
Alright, man, so we've been sitting on this bear for a few hours now, waiting on him to come back out. And he has not. There he is. He's just now walking out, so we're trying to get KRIS set up on that shot. You see that? Oh, you can't see him. I can see his butt, but you ain't gonna be able to see him.
Just give me an idea.
See that gray dead lodgepole?
Yep.
He's right behind it.
Okay. Do you see the gray dead lodgepole?
He's coming down right there. He's going back in, and he's gone. Find that dead lodgepole. He's right to the left of it in that thicker timber. But yeah, so we've been watching this bear for a few hours now. We lost him. He went into a timber patch, so we just kind of set up all different positions with everybody. And he's finally coming out. He's not sitting still, but he's coming out, so we're trying to get KRIS set up on a shot where we can get this thing down. But he's a big, beautiful, color-faced bear, but he's smart, so we're gonna try to get it done.
696. Let him come out in that sun. Just wait. Get ready. There it is. High right. Way high right. You see him anywhere, Colt?
No.
Well, he was coming kind of down too, so he probably is in these, this new growth. He acted like he didn't have a clue what happened at first. Double check.
Oh, dude. Yep.
Way high right.
What was this? Got turned.
Shitty. Wonder how that happened.
Oh,
His
my.
left and right got turned. Wasn't locked or something.
My zero lock isn't on, and I thought I threw it in the back of the truck between the two guys and didn't think anything of it. Thought maybe I had turned it or something. And it's on 4 minutes right, which would be.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
694. Twice I ranged it.
And I had a misfire.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your left to right shit was moved?
Yeah, my turret was pushed in and it was a 4 minutes, and I just thought, oh, I must have done that. And I obviously didn't want to mess with it because I thought, oh, I didn't notice it before.
Perfect on camera though. Dude, that would have been such a good kill shot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good looking pair.
That one's a cool one.
It's a long day. It's a great day. I'm not going to say I wasn't successful, because I was successful in learning some new things, even though I didn't come home with a bear. And I'm finishing it off with a nice glass of Woodford, which I'm a big fan of. Thank you, Costco. And we're going to have some steaks and tell some stories and have a good time.
So this trip was a lot different than a lot of trips I've been on. I've talked about it before, about how sometimes you go on a trip, you walk away with nothing, and you know, you can be pissed off about it. this case, we had opportunities. We had some great opportunities, and we weren't able to capitalize on that. And sometimes you just gotta be humble and realize that it's not always gonna work out the way you want it to, and it's gonna be frustrating, but we're pretty resilient, and we're gonna be back, and we're gonna be pounding it again, and hopefully the next time we'll have a complete opposite and get a bunch of bears down. So another thing that was really awesome about this trip was we got to hang out with Colton and Eric from Backcountry Boneheads, and they were completely awesome dudes. Like, took us in, showed us a bunch of spots, really took us and showed us around some of their areas. They didn't have to take all that time, and we made some good friendships there. We're really looking forward to coming back and hanging with these dudes again.
Well, it's the end of the hunt, and we're sitting here kind of reflecting on everything that we did and everything that went down. And unfortunately, we got 1 out of 3 bears. I missed, James missed, and it's a tough pill to swallow, especially when you're successful at time. But just wanted to say thank you to some guys that really helped out on this hunt. Hayes Taxidermy, John over at Hayes, super nice guy. He lent us Colton for a couple days, which is one of his head taxidermists, fantastic guy. Actually gave us some free tamarack orange vests and some hats, which I thought was super nice. You know, we didn't do anything to deserve them. He just gave them to us. And Eric came out as well from Backcountry Boneheads and showed us a bunch of spots, which is incredibly not typical of another hunting guy that you've never met before, to come out and not only give you his free time, but drag you up the mountain and show you some spots. And we had plenty of opportunities, and unfortunately I feel bad for them that we didn't close the deal for them, but we had a really, really good time, and just want to say thank you to those guys.